All right, so boom, will he find his perfect match versus one? This is one of those good old Nectar videos. Y'all already know what time it is. We're just gonna skip the intro and go right to introductions.
Hi, Jeremy. Nice to meet you. Lotus. Cool.
Hi, I'm Kayla.
Kayla.
I like your shoes.
Thank you.
They're really nice.
I appreciate that. I'm definitely a New Balance guy.
Me too.
Really?
Well, I'm not a New Balance guy. I'm a New Balance girl.
I'm Destiny.
Destiny. Nice
to meet you.
I love the headgear.
Thank
Wait,
you.
no, you're supposed to say something to me. Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry. My bad. I'm messing it up.
I like your dimples.
I gotta run that back because I
I'm
was owned.
Kayla.
Kayla.
I like your shoes.
Thank you.
Kayla.
I appreciate that. I'm definitely a New Balance guy.
Me too.
Really?
Well, I'm not a New Balance guy. I'm a New Balance girl.
I'm Destiny.
Destiny. Nice
to meet you.
I love the headgear.
Thank
Wait,
you.
no, you're supposed to say something to me. Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry. My bad. I'm messing it up.
I like your dimples.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I made them myself.
I'm Leah.
Leah.
Nice to meet you. You got a beard. That's a plus.
Thank you.
My name is
Did she have face tattoos?
Katie. Nice
Katie.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, I was gonna use a pickup line, but I'm just gonna say I like your hair.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
You have a good handshake.
Oh, really?
You're strong. Yeah.
Yay!
I'm Lyric.
Lyric?
Yes.
Cool. Nice to meet you. I'm Jeremy.
You have really cool eyes. I'm not sure what color they are, but they look like they match your shirt a little bit, so that's cool.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ula.
Ula. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I like your bangs.
Thank you.
I'm Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Nice to meet
Do y'all think that women are bad at flirting? Do y'all think they have like a harder time doing it? Like, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, y'all think it's difficult for them or no? I think for a lot, yes, but there's some that really just will riz you out of your socks.
you. I like your mustache.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm Lydia, and that girl over there thinks you're really cute.
Thanks.
Nice to
Cool.
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mercedes.
That's pretty
Nice to
good.
meet you. I like your smile.
Thank you.
Mercedes, she looks familiar. Like she's one that was in one of these videos before.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I knew it was coming.
Us too?
Yeah. I think me and someone with face tattoos, like I love the opposites attract thing, but I just feel like we're like too different.
Oh, that was very sweet.
Okay, who knows what they want out of a partner in a show of hands? Really? I mean, you guys are way ahead of me. 'Cause it took me forever to figure out what I want in a partner. Okay, so I'm curious what everyone's like TV crush is.
I would say, have you seen Superbad?
Yeah.
Michael Cera?
Yeah.
the underdog, the guy who's
Yeah,
the sweetheart to women, like in the world of like nasty people. He's like, I want to treat somebody right. That's the guy that I go for.
Have you watched The Witcher?
The Witcher?
Yeah, Henry Cavill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like about him?
He's very manly, and I like to feel protected.
I like Ryan Reynolds. I like the fact that he's just like can hit banter with you and has the charisma, so I like that.
I don't really watch TV, but James Bond,
Yeah.
because he's very like calm demeanor and has everything under
Yeah.
control, like I
Wait.
feel really safe.
I would kind of say, going off what Lydia was saying, Ryan Reynolds probably, but like not his like movie character like personalities, but his actual personality. I just love the relationship that he has like in real life.
What part of
Okay, that's a
you
W.
are you hoping
Her
that
explanation was
partner will
better.
bring out?
I would say like my feminine side, like when I'm with a man that's like more protective, I bring out the more like kind of soft feminine side.
I like to be pushed out of my comfort zone for the better good, and I do the same for my partners.
I would say for me, my silly side. I feel like I can, not weird, but like I feel like I'm just like a weirdo, you know, in like
Yeah.
a funny way, I guess.
You're peculiar, artsy, funny. Let's not use the word weird anymore.
There's no good way to sell that. I would say the same thing, like someone who could bring out the funny parts of me. I do think I'm a pretty funny person, but maybe that doesn't read immediately.
I think sometimes I just need a little push to do what I'm uncomfortable with, and they just say, you got it. I'm like, okay.
I feel like I need somebody who's like my teammate in life, and I need somebody to push me to do things.
So I definitely would want somebody who's supportive and like really sees me fully. And I feel like when I have that kind of support, I definitely come out of my shell. Because I do think I'm very like reserved and like sensitive and shy and quiet. But you know, actually I can be on the other side of that spectrum when given the right kind of support.
Would you guys say that you are I people or we people?
I think right now I'm an I.
All right. In the comments, I want y'all to answer this same question. Are you an I person or a we person? And then once you answer, let me know what you think, what kind of person you think I am.
But now,
Should
like,
be
if I were to get
interesting.
in a relationship, I have to switch it to we. Like, I've been single for a while, so it's very just like, whatever I want to do, I'm going to do. And then so once you switch that over to a relationship, it's like, you got to merge the two and make it happen.
I feel like the way that you come to appreciate having someone to help you be accountable to yourself is by having a period where you have to be a self-sustaining person. Like, you have to be your own accountability system, and like, you have to be able to make.
I
sure
agree
you're
with that. Like,
okay
it makes
and have
sense.
self-care routine
It makes
and all that
sense. It makes sense.
I
It
feel like
makes
with
sense.
partners, sometimes people look for like their other half, and it's like, no, you're already whole, and you just need another whole. That's it.
So in a relationship, what would you say is everyone's communication style?
I'm very straightforward. If I don't like something, I'm gonna tell it to you, and hoping that we can communicate and reciprocate the same thing.
I'm also the same way. I'm very straightforward and bold, and working on how to deliver that so it doesn't hurt your feelings, but still working on that, but definitely very bold and straightforward.
I'm not the opposite necessarily, but I would say I have a harder time, like, it depends on how they are too, because like I'm very like reactive to like how they're gonna react. So like if they're more of a person who isn't gonna react to whatever it is I'm gonna say, then I would feel more comfortable doing that. But if they're the type of person that might get irritated or like feel a type of way if I bring something up, then it might make me feel like I shouldn't, and I'll probably just wait until it really bothers me to say anything, depending on what the situation is. I feel like having the emotional capacity to have open and honest conversations is very important to me, but also I've definitely had instances in the past where I'm very much open to talking through issues right away, and I've had to learn like not everyone is like that, and you have to give people their space.
I'm not gonna lie, I prefer that. If you're willing to communicate the issue and resolve it so that we could have like a peaceful time the rest of our time, I'm going for that every single time. But I know some people do not like that. They want to go take time and think and waste the positive energy that could be rebuilt immediately.
Time. If you were alone in your car and no one was there with you, right? What is the first song you'd play?
Oh, first song I would play.
It could be anything.
Probably Fantasy by Mariah Carey. I don't know. I feel like dancing in your car, that's like the song, you know?
Mariah Carey is the song you chose, brother. If I'm in the car by myself and I gotta choose a song, I'm playing this.
Is that Daddy Nigga?
I'm saying I'm playing that. Feel me?
3. Okay. I need accountability in a relationship, and I don't feel like those were partners that I would necessarily get that with. I feel like I need a woman with backbone and like a little bit more of like a no BS type of person, like someone who like is able to call you out on stuff.
That's fair. That's not a bad answer.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
So it feels like he's actually trying to find someone to date on this. I think one of the blondes is winning it though.
Have you been to this restaurant before?
No, this is actually my first time. Have you been here?
I'm actually friends with the owner.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go.
But we're on the outs, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're probably gonna
are they
spit on
gonna
our
comp
food.
our meal or not?
No, they're gonna definitely give us like really difficult experience.
On you though?
Yeah, it'll be nice to
Okay, sounds good.
I saw your tattoo. What does that mean?
It's an Aquarius sign. I'm an Aquarius.
What city skyline is
I think he likes her
It
too.
is half New York, half San Francisco.
I'm just kind of curious, like, why you're doing this. Like, it's just kind of like surprising, like, why you haven't been with somebody yet. Are you like picky? Are you just not running into the right people? Are you looking for something that just like isn't there? Like, kind of like, where's your head at?
I am picky, but I'm also, I've noticed that I have a little bit of people pleasing in me. So I tend to like feel bad to break up with someone. When I had my business, I would try to date and it was just a disaster because I didn't have the mental space and the like emotional space for a partner.
Yeah.
Because I'm like really all or nothing.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
What is being in a relationship with you like?
These questions are just like actually really good questions. I was hoping for a more like toxic video viewing experience, like more comedy, but this is like very on brand for Nectar. They keep things like very clean, smooth. The questions aren't horrible. And they're all actually seem pretty, like everyone on here seems like very genuine. Like it doesn't feel fake or anything. It's
really
very
fun.
genuine.
Because I feel like I'm just very down. Like whatever you want to do, like I'm down to do it together. Like you want to go for a walk, you want to go for a run, or like I don't know, watch like dolphins.
Are there parts of being an Aquarius that like you feel connected to?
A lot, yeah. I feel like sometimes I can be very nonchalant and detached from emotions, but then also when I know the person and I like someone, I can be all over on them. So it's just really the matter of time.
What's your favorite way to spend time with a partner?
I like spending any amounts of time with my partner. We don't have to be doing anything extravagant. If we're like just laying in bed or watching a movie or going out to dinner, like literally just as long as I get quality time and you're not on your phone and you're just locked in, I'm good.
I would say similar, but I also feel like it's easy to get into that like homebody loop because like I love spending time at home with someone. I feel like you go out and you have those experiences where like something crazy happens and then it's like, you're just like, what? Like, what? Did we just both really see that? Like, I love that feeling. If you're like having a disagreement with your partner, do you like to resolve it right away or do you like to wait?
Personally, I like to solve it right away. For me, I don't like anything festering.
Let's say like we're on a cruise
Yeah.
with my family or something, like we're obviously not going to be disagreeing and fighting in front of them, but I think there's like a time and place for it. But my self-respect is like really up there, so I can't like just brush something under the rug if I feel like there's a problem. Like I have to talk about it.
I love this fantasy life of just like, oh, like just every
on a cruise.
going on cruises all the time.
Well, what about you? How do you like to problem solve in your relationships? Are you...
He's gonna need space. Watch.
Do you need space?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do? Okay.
No.
Oh.
I like to just get it out all in the open. I wouldn't want to.
Oh, I was wrong.
about
Okay,
something, like,
cool.
out in public,
Yeah.
but like I feel comfortable until
I was wrong.
it's like resolved. How do you feel like the way that you grew up affects your dynamic in relationships now?
I definitely have daddy issues. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really had a father figure in my life, which is like, most of the girls, which made me more like stronger, I think. I'm a very work-oriented person.
Workaholic.
Workaholic, yeah. Better than alcoholic, right?
Okay, when you're getting to know someone, getting into a relationship, how much time do you think is...
That was actually cute and better than alcoholic, right? That was actually like, that was W response. Like what?
smart to spend with them, or how much time should you give to them?
Even if we don't do everything together, I just love being like in the loop with each other. If I'm comfortable enough with someone to act as though I'm by myself when I'm around them, like because I'm introverted, so I get energy by like being by myself, or being with someone that I'm totally comfortable and totally myself with.
Well, what do you like to do in your free time?
I feel like my hobbies are all like based around a goal. Like I like something where it's like you complete a project, like build something, like a piece of furniture or something like that. What about you?
I really like watching movies in my free time. I like to go to shows by myself and like meet new people and make new friends.
Is it easier for you to feel connected to someone emotionally or physically?
Emotionally, for sure. Like, I think that I don't really get physically.
I think the flow on this video is like very smooth and calming. Like it's alerting me, and I'm supposed to be here like giving y'all the best commentary in the world, and this video has absorbed me into like its actual space, and I just now realizing that.
Be attracted to a lot of people, but like once I get to know you and have a conversation with you, and if we vibe, then I'm like, oh, okay, I can see myself going on a date with you or getting your number or anything like that.
You talked about how working is like a big part of your life. Do you feel like you have space for a relationship, or would you be able to make space for one?
I would be, yes, because I really want to do that together, you know? My work is very flexible, so I work in social media. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I travel a lot. I'm very adventurous, so I need someone who likes to travel and see things.
I know what you're saying because
What does she do in social media though?
it's like you have all these really cool experiences working in social media,
Yeah.
but like you don't have anybody to share them with, kind of.
Yes.
And so it's like it would be so nice to have someone that like you can
share with. Yeah.
And even just like you can tell your friends about it, but it's like
It's different.
yeah, it's different when it's
Yeah.
that person that you're really connected
Exactly.
to. I feel good. Honestly, if I were to have met any of these women like on a dating app or something, I would be like blown away. Like you guys are all very nice and like easy to talk to and just like genuinely like great finds.
Thank you.
Wait, is he picking the final one, or is there still more rounds left? Because there's 5 of them. He hasn't narrowed it down, and he just did the one-on-ones. I think she's gonna go, and she's gonna go. I'm gonna get rid of these 2 for sure.
So in making my decision,
I think it's keeping
felt
her.
like some people had goals that were more aligned with mine, or had like lifestyle that was more aligned with mine. but I know that ultimately, like, those are all superficial. So I feel like the core personality traits that the test brought to my attention about myself, I saw those qualities reflected in one person, like, above everyone else.
But he's picking like, oh yeah. So he's just picking like the actual one. I thought there was like more tests
I
left.
really like Mercedes. I feel like, yeah. when
Oh
we talked
shit!
about
I was
your
wrong.
Goals and stuff like that. Like, it seems like you want someone that you can take on the world with.
I grow with. Yeah, I appreciated it in you too. That you sound like a very hardworking man. So I definitely need someone who's like, a little bit more firm. And you did a lot of things in your life already, so I respect that.
I really thought he was gonna go for her. They seem to have the best connection, but this one makes the most sense.
Okay, Jeremy, you've made your final pick, but actually, Mercedes was not your most compatible based on the compatibility test.
Oh.
So could I please have Jeremy's most compatible match step forward?
It looks like she's about to step for it. It looks like she's about to step for it. This is interesting. They switched it up. This is very good. Damn, it's a good match.
I don't know. I'm surprised. I didn't feel like we were that similar.
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that like I am shy and like I don't always present myself in like I guess the most honest way that is true to myself. I think it's a lot of it has to do with like just like nervousness and like shyness and all of that, and that's actually part of like why I've had like issues in the past with dating, because I feel like I can kind of tell when I'm compatible with somebody, but I think sometimes the way I present myself doesn't showcase who I am, and then that can mislead people. So I feel like that's kind of what happened in this case.
Outside of your shell, you're like really, like your tone and stuff, and like the way that you speak is like really, it seems so much more like confident in yourself, and it's like really attractive.
So Jeremy, you picked.
Wait, does he get to pick again? Because personally, if I was him, I would pick the one that was my match from the compatibility test. There we go. She looks so annoyed. She really came in there with the Gucci Man ice cream face tat. They're just all here like, why are we here now?
Mercedes, of all women, your percentage of compatibility based on the test that you guys took on Nectar was 53%.
That's better than 50, I thought it's gonna be higher for some reason, but I think it's something like two adults can work on. So, it's just numbers.
With Ula, it was 91%.
Oh wow.
So, based on that information.
Yo, I'm picking Ula. If my shit was 91%, I'm picking the 91%. I might as well test it out. But if that's not your, but if the other one is more your type, and she said the things that you really fuck with, and I know she got the bag from the last episode she was on,
sensational.
That's a little too easy.
Do you want to stick with your original pick, or would you rather go with Ula?
And then the crazy part is, even if you pick the other girl, what if she doesn't want to fuck with you now because you like blew her off at the beginning?
I feel like Mercedes and I got to know each other better, and I just like feel compatible with Mercedes. 53%, not that bad. I feel like I relate to her. The way that she interacts with the world, or the way that she describes interacting with the world, I'm like, oh yeah, like I've had those feelings. I've felt that way before. But yeah, it really surprised me. I thought that she was gonna be my most compatible, to be honest.
I like his answers as well because he was thinking. He was giving like very.
This is interesting because you actually took a test with somebody who was 91% compatible with you, and you went for the 53%. Now, I'm no math genius, but 91% seems pretty good. Like, that would at least been worth the try, the opportunity. But you already know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you want me to react to. Make sure you join the Discord. Link in the description. Also, I live stream every day, 6 p.m. Eastern time. You know what I'm saying? I do reactions live on there, so you're more than welcome to pull up and recommend things for us to react to, hang out with the chat. And then we do about an hour and a half of gaming after we do the reactions. And, you know, it's a whole vibe. So make sure y'all pull up. Let me know.